Hey everyone, we're in this territory of the 8 worldly winds. Yeah. We're going to be here for a little while. So much of the 8 worldly winds, so much of the practice is about at first getting clear, and it takes us a while to get clear about this. Is which things we can change, which things are shapeable, malleable, moldable, which things we can have some effect over and that we can work with, the kinds of dukkha that we can work with and the kinds that we can't so much. So much of the trouble that we get into in meditation is imagining that we are or should be more in control of things that we're not in control of. And then doubling down and being disappointed on ourselves for not somehow succeeding in being in control of the things that we're not in control of. Happens all the time. We're not in control of growing old. This is an obvious one. The Buddha talked about, hey, there are some things we can't control that we're all subject to in this world with this nervous system, with our wiring. There's some things we're not in control of. And yet that higher level, cognitive part of us thinks, oh, no, I could or should be in control. In fact, the other definition of anatta, no self, is not being in control. It's coming to terms with what we're not in control over, and which we are. Yeah. And we do this all the time, in small ways and in bigger ways. I should be something else. I should be more compassionate more of the time. I shouldn't be angry so often. I shouldn't be this way or that. Meditation should be helping me to get rid of that. I should be equanimous. I should be compassionate all of the time. Most of the time. I should be able to get over things more quickly. I shouldn't focus on the negative so much. I shouldn't have these dark thoughts. Good people don't have dark thoughts. Good meditators don't have dark thoughts. Guess what? It's part of common humanity. It's part of our wiring. It's all in there. It's all in there. And we're not so in control of so much of it. And that's one of the first humbling insights of these practices. Welcome to our humanity. It welcomes us more to our humanity. And as part of that, to the 8 worldly winds, So we start with praise and blame, Praise. Oh, praise and blame. I shouldn't want praise so much. And I shouldn't be so upset when I'm blamed. Well, good luck with that one, everybody. Because we're social beings. We're evolutionarily wired to care about what others think about us and where we fit in and how we fit in and whether we're liked or not, whether we're chosen or not. We do care. We can't stop caring about that. It really matters to us. And we do so many, it's the complexity of the dance that we do about this, and mindfulness can help. This is one of the things that mindfulness can help us with, to see all the dances we do about this. I want praise, but when somebody praises me, just watch, just stop for a minute. I don't know how you are with praise, but boy, can we get complex about it. Somebody praises me. Oh, it's nothing really. What do you mean it's nothing really? You want praise. You just got praise. We all want praise. You know, we have such a way of deflecting it. Here it is. Oh, it's nothing really. I'm not that way all the time. I must be having a good day. If you really saw who I was, oh, if they really saw who I was. And then there's a secret part of us that goes, yay, he likes me. Yay, she likes, yay, I got validated. Oh, but it's nothing really. It's nothing really. And so we discount it. We discount the praise. Have you ever been in a situation where you got a bunch of reviews for something? And all the positive ones, you read it and go, okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I'm not letting it in, but okay, it's not negative, it's not negative, it's not negative. Yeah, yeah. The one thing that's it. But this is the thing you should work on. Oh, that's the one we're going to focus on now, right? We can get the praises. I've done this. I've read reviews, and I've not even let in the positive reviews, really. Now I do. Now I do. Why does it take us so long to let in the positive? We want it. We want it and we're afraid of it. We want it and we're afraid to acknowledge it. We don't want to get too puffed up. We want it. We need it. We discount it. But then the negative comes in. The negative comes in. Oh. This is such a powerful one to watch when we get blamed. Now, let's not take an example of you're blamed for something that you're entirely innocent of. That's way complicated. That's way complicated. That just, we go to the moon with that one. I understand. Blame for something that we didn't do. So how about something where you had something to do with it, even a little bit? And somebody calls you out on it, say, hey, you said you were going to get this done, by such and such a time, and it's not done. You didn't kind of follow through on that. You didn't show up on time. Boy, do we go to the moon with that sometimes, right? We can do a number of things. We can collapse, go, nobody likes me. This is the story of my life. Oh. Or we can have revenge fantasies about that person. That person had no, we won't share any of this with them. Yeah, that person. What Peter says about Paul says more about Peter than it does about Paul anyway. That person is just a judgmental person. It's so powerful to just see the dramas, the selfing dramas that arise around praise and blame. I have to read this quote to you again because it's one of my favorites about praise and blame. I read it to you last week. It's from maybe not an entire super famous Tibetan Lama, but he was a Tibetan Lama, Tibetan teacher, Tagme Zangpo. I'm not sure. This may be his one-hit wonder quote. I'm not sure. But for me, it's very powerful. It's a meditation teacher. Even though I can sit up here on the throne and talk a lot about emptiness, if someone praises me a little, my mind goes crazy. Even though I can say the words, nothing that appears has true existence. Like and dislike arise with just a little praise or criticism. No? I think part of what, and it's powerful, right? This is a meditation teacher. He should be beyond that. He should be beyond that. We see these teachers and go, oh, yeah, they're beyond praise and blame. No, they're not. They're just not letting you see that. We don't get beyond our wiring. The question is how we hold it. The question is whether we can begin to lighten up a little bit more and see a little bit more clearly how we can actually create a little bit more dukkha for ourselves by the way we either inflate or deflate or deflect, instead of simply saying with praise. It's taken me a long time to do this. It's actually a process. It's been a process for me. I encourage you to look into it wherever you are in this process. Somebody praises you. I mean, the drama will still go on in my head, I'll just watch the drama go on in my head, but then I'll say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It took me years to get there. It honors the praiser also. A simple, can we just please put this into our common humanity connection with one another? We offer a praise, we receive, we offer and receive, we want it. It's kind of like intimacy. We want it so much and we're terrified of it. And so there's all this dance around it. That's the dukkha. How do we just streamline that a little bit more? Like, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That's an offering. It's an offering. Yeah. We don't have to get overinflated about it. It's like, praise happens. I want it. I like it. We all want to be validated. We all want to be seen. That's part of what comes here. The question is, can we just, first of all, just receive it when it comes? And it should feel good. It feels good if we don't get too complicated about it. Just simple. Thank you. And blame. Wow, blame is a powerful one for us. It's really great to see how we're not in control of our response to blame. We're not in control of that either. We can say, oh, okay, big deal. This is no big deal. I got 9 positive grades, oh no, that is the big deal. The negativity bias will take us for a ride with that. We're going for a ride now. I go, okay, I'm not going to think about this anymore. I'm not going to, what does that person mean? And then the narrative will spin, right? What's that? What the heck? Am I real? Well, and this is what mindfulness can do. It can watch that, begin to watch the dance of that. Oh, wow. I can even watch the dance. I should be able to stop this thought stream here. I should be able to stop thinking about this. Oh, I'm not able to stop thinking about this. Well, at least I'm mindful of that. Yeah? Wow, look at this. Look at this tape roll here. Wow, and now I'm having fantasies about hurting that person. Whoa, stop it. Stop it right now. Oh, I can't stop that. And I'm having a feeling inside. I don't like this feeling inside. I shouldn't have that feeling inside when someone blames me. I can't stop that feeling inside either. It's like a runaway train. But I can notice the runaway train. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. It's like a wild horse that just got out of the barn, running like crazy around when we get blamed, Whoa, just keep breathing. Look at that. Look at that. So part of it is just watching the sequelae, the follow-up. When praise happens, how complicated we get about that. And watch what happens when blame happens. The whole story of it, the whole drama of it, right? Yeah. That's a starting point right there. That's a lot right there. For me, that's been incredibly rich. Instead of spending time thinking why I'm not beyond it all, going, oh, I get it. Praise and blame are part of those worldly winds. It's part of common humanity. It's part of being part of this species, this sensitive, sentient species. It comes with it. We want praise and we don't want blame. Yeah. So more on that, we'll be with this for a little while. But pay attention to the dance of it within as well. The self-praise and the self-blame. Oh, that's a whole other drama there. Yeah. We're still good people. We're still good people. We're not the greatest thing since sliced bread. And we're not the most effective. We're still good people. We're in the middle.